Welcome to Planet Pluto.
Y'all didn't really think we was gonna come in like we left out last year. I mean, what's happening, blacks? It's me, your homegirl, Key Lolo, Link Gear Key Lolo, that is. All excited about 2026. I am here with none other than, that's right, y'all know who it is over there. Let me get my finger just right. The one and only Cheryl Morrow, aka the Hair Oracle. And if you are excited about your new year, then we are excited to have you. I think we got like 112 episodes in now, right here on Planet Pluto Pseudo. And this is the podcast specifically for licensed or just hair professionals, makeup artists, nail techs, locticians, braiders, you name it. If you're in the hair, the beauty industry, this is the podcast for you. And then, of course, all of our hair nerds like Lowana is chilling out in the chat. So this is what we do here. We just, everything that's professional about our industry, Cheryl and I is going to bring it to you like no other. And because it's 2026, we are extremely excited. What's happening? Ronchina, I see you over there. That's we got right. ATL jumping in with us. So we're always excited to see everybody on all of our platforms. We're talking YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Did I get it all right? I got everybody. I got everybody covered. I hope y'all still got your party favors. New Year's is just kicking. Now, I do have me. I ain't want to drink on because I knew we talking about health. So I don't know about what's some good wine, but I got some good Kool-Aid right here. Hold on, let me take a sip. Here, cheers to y'all. Here you go. Ice in the glass. If you're from the hood, you know what to say next. Kool-Aid. Here we go.
That's right.
All right. A nice little toast to the new year. Here's to everybody who's been rocking it out with us throughout 2025. We're looking forward to a wonderful 2026. So bring your glasses or your imaginary glasses to the computer screen or your cell phone and let's toast it up. Champagne live. That's right. That's right. Oh, check this out, Cheryl. We have two wonderful. Oh, look at Cheryl. Look at that. Come on, Cheryl. Hold it back up. There we go. Put your glass back up. Hold your glasses up. There we go, y'all. Y'all see that? We toasted to y'all. Y'all better take a screenshot of that, okay? We have two wonderful guests that we're going to be bringing in momentarily. We have Usman Jawa. I hope I'm saying it right. He's going to get me correct. I met Usman while I was in the Gambia. He's located in Ganjur, and he has a wonderful organization called One Vision. And we talked about them and all the work that they're doing and how we are supporting them here on the Afro Hair Science YouTube channel. And we're going to have Usman join us a little bit more than just one time. And then, of course, we're going to be bringing in the one and only Auntie Dr. Joy. And tonight she's going to help us get ready to kick this new year off for all of us in the beauty industry. We're talking about behind the chair health. Auntie Joy has a game plan by way of your kidneys. So if you're got some questions about getting healthy, staying healthy behind the chair in 2026, this is our theme with Auntie Dr. Joy, who joins us every Thursday, the first Thursday of every month. Auntie Dr. Joy, she helps get us together. Cheryl, how is your New Year's coming in?
So far, so good.
So far, so good. I was with my cousins last night. we played some wonderful games. So I had a good time. I'm excited. I'm so excited about 2026. Can I tell you this funny story before we bring in our guest? So I don't know about you, Cheryl. I know you're retired from the industry and everything, right? So we have this thing, in our salon where we kind of feel like how your year ends in the salon is like how it's going to begin. So we like, we want to end with some business, our customers and everything. So we were good. We were good and busy all throughout, we're good. God is good to us. I no complaints there, right? But I had this new guest, right? And I was doing her hair. She had all this beautiful hair. I'm going to post this after the live. And her hair was just so long and it was so beautiful. And typically at the end of the night, you want to hurry up and get home. But she had so much hair, right? I'm talking about, it was like your hair, Cheryl. Just beautiful, the same color. She was like your complexion, everything. So I'm doing her hair, and then all of a sudden,
really,
it was like God like spoke to me. Like, I know y'all like Dosha, here you go, sound like Madam CJ Walker, but I'm for real. And it was like coming through her hair, though, guys. I'm not joking. I'm telling y'all the truth. And it was like her hair was symbolic. Like God was telling me that the lusciousness, the plushness, the length, everything in her hair, her energy, she had this good juju like emanating from her. She was just a really beautiful, loving, kind woman. And it was like, spirit was just like telling me that this year you're going to be as abundant and beautiful and vibrant and replenishing and regenerative, and you're going to have a longevity in your career. And I just felt like that really got me excited. And I asked her, did she mind? Could I record that? And she said, sure. Now, we get our guests, and I had forgot her name, right? And I said, what's your name again? And she said, my name is Lakeisha. I'm like, oh my God. So my BFF, we call her Hattie Mae. So Hattie Mae is her real name is Lakeisha. So that just made it like all the better. Like, okay, this is really something. So that was like a good sign, a good omen that something fascinating, something wonderful, luscious, long, full, vibrant, regenerative is going to happen for me, for you, and everybody out there. Get ready for a dynamic new year. And then I'm just really excited. So I'm going to toot my own horn and toot it for you guys because it's going to be a dynamic 2026. Everything is going to flow to us in avalanches of abundance. All right. So we just lost Usman. So I hope that he will come back in. Let me just text him up and make sure he still can get back in the chat. I hope sometimes, in the other countries, they lose signals. Let me just ask him, is he coming back in? Okay. Yeah. So that's that. So that was like a really good sign. What do you think about that, Charlotte? Have you ever had those? I know you had some. Have you ever had something like that where it just kind of like came to you, like something good is about to happen?
There are moments where it's epic. It's epic sometimes, and you're like, it's a moment in time, where it's really, really special, right? And you know it.
Right. And if you have had those experiences, just say, yeah, like I know what that feels. It doesn't happen all the time, but it was just like out of nowhere. I just got this. It's like it was like euphoric and like everything. I didn't think anything was wrong. It's not like, I mean, I got bills like everybody else, and I want to talk health this year. So it was just, like God was just like coming to me saying, hey, this is it's going to get longer. It's going to be better. And so you guys get ready because you are a part of Cheryl's and our success. Wouldn't you agree, Cheryl? We look forward to being here with you guys. Totally agree. Yeah, this is like a part of our lives. We talk about you. We talk about you guys at least twice a week. We're talking about the podcast weekend. We got your products coming to you. Lawana, you got special love at the RDT hair salon. Rashida, I went back out in the bootleg blizzard to go do her hair. Like, we're not just like, what's up, Shades of Gray? I see you popping through. We're not just like people who are like, just trying to like get likes. Like, we're really here for you guys. And so in 2026, we have something wonderful planned for you guys. So let's get ready to bring in Auntie Dr. Joy. Now, Usman is going to come back in. So let's get a little round of applause, okay? And you guys get ready. We're bringing in Auntie Dr. Joy. And I got to find my hand claps. We got to get ready for Auntie Dr. Joy because y'all be looking forward to her. I know we get like, come on, Auntie, what you got going? All right, here she comes. Let's get ready. Y'all put up for Auntie Dr. Some Teddy Pendergrass. It's a joy.
Yes.
A joy to be.
We are so excited to be in this new year, and today is day.
That's right.
Yes. And so what we want to do is make sure this is the healthiest year.
Clear?
This is going to be your healthiest year this year. And so
she said it's going to be your healthiest year this year, but Lawana says she hears the same thing. It's like a funny sound. So I'm not quite sure. So okay, so what we're gonna do, Auntie Dr. Joy, we're gonna put you on
try to go back out.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll do that.
Come back in.
Okay. Now, while she's out, we're going to bring in, she's going to come back in. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry. But we're going to bring in the one and only, and I'll talk about him a little bit off and on. But now we're going to get ready to bring in Usman of One Vision, Usman Jawar of One Vision Garden located in the Gambia. And so let's put our hands together for Usman, and then we're going to bring back in Auntie Dr. Joy, all the way from the Gambia, my dear friend, Mr. Usman. And we're going to call him the man with the green hands. There he is right there. Hey, what's happening, Usman? How's it going in the Gambia? Oh, you got to unmute your mic. You got to unmute your mic at the bottom. He's like, oh yeah, I got to unmute my mic. We're getting all this together, guys. Okay. He's just got to unmute his mic, and then we should be able to hear him in a minute. Now, remember, when we're streaming abroad, sometimes the connection doesn't always, work so well. So he's trying to get his mic to come on, and when he does, he'll say, check baby 1 2. And let's see if we can you get some sound, Usman?
Usman.
Yeah, can you hear me?
There we go. Yes.
You can hear me? All right.
Yes.
Good. Yeah.
Yes. So welcome from the Gambia. This is Usman Jawar of the One Vision Garden Project. I showed the picture, bragged about you so much. So what I would like for you to do is to tell us a little bit, because what's up, Selena? The people in the chat, they're like, oh, he's cute. I told y'all, we have some cute guys on here. Usman's handsome. He's really handsome. So you guys are not just saying things. So with that being said, tell us about that handsome food and beautiful food and everything that you're growing. Tell us about One Vision. Get us in the know about what you're doing in the Gambia.
Yeah. Good morning to each and every one of you and the listeners and listeners down there. I am very happy. I'm very glad to see, to come in this platform to talk to you about the project we are on it. One Vision Foundation. Yeah. So One Vision Foundation is a non-profitable organization. It's a charitable organization where whereby all our target is to see how to support our mothers, our sisters, and our aunties in the garden. Yeah, as a grown up man, we see that we ask ourselves what we can do for our community, what can we bring in our society, so that society can also talk about us, but what legacy we can leave behind as a man. What can we do for our country, what can we do for our people. So around, I could say around 2021, 2022, this idea came in. What can we do? So we all agree on that. Then we can work for our people in a way that we can go for farming. How can we do this?
Farming. So let me show some pictures of what you're talking about right quick, in case you guys like, oh, what's Usman there's a One Vision Foundation. So can you share with
Exactly.
us like some of the foods and that you're growing, and why is this specific? You're centered around mothers and aunties, and so why that specific community, and then what type of foods and everything are you guys growing?
Exactly. The type of foods they are growing is vegetables. These are cabbage, green peppers, and parsley, and onions, uh, etc. So these are the little seeds, little crops is we do from out of the many crops. Yeah, but they do many. But for us, we see what we can do, what we can able to get for them. That's what we go in for. But they need more, and they need more than this. Yeah, the reason why we target our mothers, our sisters, and our aunties. These are the women who are supporting us. When we were kids, when we were going to schools. They are our mothers. As you can see, mothers always never leave their children behind.
All
They will
right, Cheryl,
sacrifice.
I see you, Cheryl. Hold on, Usman. Cheryl is loving that. She's all like,
Yeah. Yeah, they will sacrifice to give their life to their children. That's why I always stand with them. So we say, okay, we can go to our mothers whenever the game is tough. Man can stand and rescue himself, but our mothers, when there's when the game tough, we have to stand with our mothers, because they are the one carrying us on their back, and feeding us, many things like that. So that's why we see our mothers first. Our mothers first, and
wow.
yeah.
So
So
now,
this is
art. So
why
and some of the and some. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so this is why we say the little effort we can do for them is to support them in their garden, because we didn't have a million to give them, to tell them no, don't work. But we can also give them something that will make their work easier, and not if they have to spend thousand, but our support can reduce that load from them from 1,000 to 100, because we know we cannot do all. But
Right.
with the support of good people, and with our efforts, we can reduce the load.
So let's
That's
talk
our
about some of your. Okay, so let's talk about some of your efforts here. So here is an event, and we have some women from the community, and we have some of you guys at the table. So tell us about what do the women do, like as far as like gardening? What does that day look like for them? And then what are you guys selling the food, canning it, packaging it? Tell us about exactly what do they do, and what are you guys doing with this delicious food? Because I'm telling y'all right now, the food in the Gambia is, oh my God, it's the best food. I'm not even joking, for real. And I'm talking beyond rice jollof. I'm talking beyond rice jollof.
Yeah, you are right. As you know, and I wish your audience, maybe next year or this year. In fact, they also came here and witnessed how our foods are. Our jollof rice. Our super kanja, okra soup and other things like that. Things like that. Yeah, what we do is for us, we buy seeds for our little effort and give it to them. So these seeds, they crop, they plant these seeds and sell those seeds to help their children pay their schools and you know feed them and buy clothes for them and shelter them with those with those corpses. Yeah, so it's like this is the backbone of their family income. Their income for
Yes.
to sustain their life. Yeah, this is
Yeah,
their
you don't do a lot of
main source.
you guys don't do a lot of like
No,
processed food. So everything this is really important, guys, because they ain't just going to the store
exactly
getting,
because
some green beans in a freezer bag, and it doesn't quite work like that there. So this is
no,
really,
no, no, no,
really important work for the women. Yes. So tell us a little bit about what
exactly,
we see here
exactly.
on the
We don't
table.
have much. Yeah, we here, the picture you saw on the table there. These are the seeds. Is the event that we were sharing our seeds to among within them. Yeah, it's our seed sharing event.
Okay.
So yeah, these
Oh,
women, they don't have
wow.
many. They don't have any other job. 100. I could say 95% of them are depending on only gardening. So if you see this gardening, it's not a big. They don't have a big orchard because our target is for us. Our target, we want them, to this garden to be their life changing work for them. Like let's say, for example, you will see a woman working since 20 years in a garden. She cannot even buy a good bed for herself because
Oh.
what she have at the time, that's what she ate. That's what they use for eat, for their daily feed, daily basis foods. I could say they
Mm.
work for hand in mouth, of course. Well, yeah, yeah, because it's continuously. They don't have rainy season, they don't have dry season. So they are
Wow.
doing this continuously. They are doing this continuously, supporting their children
Mm.
at the schools, buy rice, they buy rice for the family,
Yeah, it's
and
not clear, Ladosha.
Okay.
you can hear me.
No, we can hear you. Oh, we can hear you loud and
Yeah,
clear.
yeah. So
Yeah.
this is what they
No,
do. This is
it's yeah, but it's not fluid. It's
it's not
yeah, you
flowing.
can't
Mm.
speak now.
Let's see what the
Yeah,
chat
it's
is
yes.
saying.
Speak,
Let's
Is
ask
it?
everybody. Can
yeah.
everybody hold on one second? Can everyone hear Usman? He sounds very clear to me. So can you guys just help us get a audio visual? I mean, I'm sorry. Yeah, audio check. If you can hear Usman clearly, just put the thumbs up button, or just type yes into the chat. I can hear him. Okay, yeah. So Lawana says it's a low sound.
It's a low sound.
Okay. Yeah, so maybe come closer to your mic
Okay.
like so.
All right. All right. So it's still low. Can you
Yeah,
hear me now?
Uh,
it's
how's
not
that?
fluid. Yes.
It's still, it's still low. Can you guys hear me?
Right.
Can you guys
It's
hear
just
me?
when you talk, you break up. It's not. It's
Still now?
Nope,
Okay, it's
she
good
said
now.
that's
It's good
good.
now.
Okay, yeah, and everybody's
Uh,
putting thumbs up in the chat. Okay, yes, that's working good.
okay,
So yeah, so just have your mic. Okay, all right. So now
okay,
that
okay.
you shared with us that it's a seed sharing program, and you also share with
Yeah.
us that the funds that comes from the fruits of their labor, no pun intended. It's not like they're just, able to just buy a lot. It really maintains them, and their children, their families from day to day. So what can we do to help? You guys help the women. I'm just going to share a picture now. A little bit of how we got into how I met Usman was they were establishing the One Vision Foundation and just had some questions about how they could improve their gardening. And my former boss, which is Rashida's mom, Terry Ali, she does the same thing here in Atlanta at the Muhammad schools. And you guys, of course, know that the Gambia, if you didn't know, it's a Muslim country. And so she was very familiar with gardening and was offering some tips and thought we could send some seeds over. Well, American seeds ain't, Cheryl, well, we can't send our stuff. We don't recommend that. I look at Cheryl like, no, we can't send those seeds over there. But what we could do is equip them with some funds where they could buy the seeds themselves. And so we began to just donate in the group, and they were able to buy more seeds for the women to be able to garden and make income to take care of their families' immediate needs. Okay. So as we get ready to wrap this up, share with us how can we help? Tell us where you're at on social media so people can see where you're at. How can we help, and what's your next step? And then we'll wrap that up.
Yeah, well, as for now, we can, as you know, currently we have.
Oh, we just lost you.
Yeah, we didn't have a specific app where I could say this. If we use this, you can help us. You can donate us. As you know, we are with your former boss, as you say, with Ter Ali. What we do is they just gather their phone and send it to one of our sister called Antifatu Gay, and through
Yes.
her, yeah, we got our support, we got our phone. But for us, in fact, we are trying because we've already opened a bank account whereby we can share with our donors with that account. If they want to send or if they want to support us, they can go through that through that bank, and send whatever they have. Yeah, but with
Okay.
you
All right. So let me
there.
just interject right here. Right. Okay. So here we are here, guys, in case you want to know, there's Fatu with the purple dress on, and my sister, and that's me, and Usman and Juju in the back. So what we're doing right now until we get more information from them about the bank is that we'll put the link where you guys can donate, and then we send the money directly to Fatu. He does have a Facebook group as well. He'll share that with you guys in a minute. So we don't keep any of the funds. All of the monies go directly to One Vision Foundation. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Usman.
Yeah, exactly. That will help us because what our biggest challenge was nowadays on social media people find very difficult to trust. There are good people who are willing to support people here, but as every good people there'll be among a bad element that will tarnish the image of the good people and with their good works. These the challenges we have. And but now as we are going on now, we are growing up, things are getting better because we also expect those kind of challenges and those kind of obstacles. So as we are going on, we have to be ready and know how to tackle those kind of challenges. So, but
All
down the
right.
line, you know, as we started, this kind of conversation with you and your audience, I know things will be better. You can still be one of our ambassador because we are all in this now. Because I could say since 20 since 2022, you are not behind. You are with us. Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear. Yes, yes, yes.
You are with us, so you are family. you know since all the time, anytime we have a meeting with our women, with our mothers, they always ask you, where, how about Ladoza, and Julanda and Monica. So it's like you are family to us. And I want
Yes.
next time when you come in, you come with three or four of your audience and your core. I think I don't know her name. The one is with you there.
Uh, oh, that's Cheryl.
Shara. So I want next time Shara to come. Sarah to come. Don't leave her behind. Don't leave her
Yes, yes,
behind.
yes, 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 yes.
Yes, yes, yeah. Well, yeah, she's taking care of her mom. So, that she
Oh,
has to sit, she sends the education and the love another way. So she's got to take care of her mom. But Eleanor, as far as harvesting the seeds, now remember, we have to keep in mind that the Gambia is a developing country. So they don't have the kind of luxuries like we have to be able to sell those seeds to other people who could buy them. So
exactly.
what they're doing is actually growing and selling those foods and consuming those foods. So their dynamics is a little bit different, from what we're able to do here in America, given of course the limited resources. And this is why they're taking this route, like he said, because it's not a lot of cumbersome work on the women, and then the men can do what they need to do. So what we're going to do is show that link again, and then what we would like to have you do is come back periodically, and you can bring on a vegetable or something that you've grown and share with us the benefits of it, and so we can see how it's going. But before you go, can you tell everybody where they can find One Vision and you at on social media?
Yeah. Okay. If anybody who have interest in One Vision Foundation, you can find us on Facebook. Yeah, on Facebook. Think we didn't have a website. We just have a group. So we want
Okay,
to open our
what's the name of the group
the group is
on
One Vision
Facebook?
Foundation. Yeah, on Facebook, One Vision
Okay.
Foundation Gambia. One Vision Foundation
One
Gambia.
Vision.
Yeah.
I will put that in the chat. So what we're gonna do right
Yeah.
now before we get you up out of here, One Vision Foundation Gambia. I'm gonna put this
Yeah.
up and you guys can go. Let me just show this right quick. And you guys can go
Yeah.
and join the group and peruse with the pictures so you can see
Exactly.
exactly what they're doing, the women, the
Exactly.
children. When I tell you guys, oh my gosh, no words can really capture just how loving this community is in Usman, and no words can capture all the work that you are doing and continue to do, for your community. Very dedicated. I'm sure. Right quick, did you have anything that you wanted to say or ask Mr. Usman before we let him go?
I just want to thank you, Usman, for making yourself available, and your story is. Um, but Usman, definitely hope to see you very, very soon, and to be a part of One Vision Foundation Gambia. Good work.
You're welcome.
Happy New Year, by the way.
You're welcome.
All right,
You're
Usman,
welcome. You're welcome.
we shall be in touch and we'll have you back on. And the next time you'll bring something to show us what you're doing. In the meantime, I will put up the donation what you call it, the QR code. And remember, and we're transparent, like we actually put the money that we send, we snapshot it and we put it so that Usman knows that they got it. So like he said, we know that on social media things get a little quirky, but we've been very forthright and we
Exactly.
continue to do that. And we appreciate you guys' support in advance. And there no amount is too small, because $1 goes a very, 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 very very long way in the Gambia. No, no, I'm not joking, guys. So there's no amount that's too
Yeah,
small. It will help them out
exactly.
dearly. So Usman will have you back and you'll bring on some food and we'll talk a little bit more about your goals and how we can continue to support you guys. Because like you said, I'm family now. So y'all know when I go back, I'm going to get some of that food. Y'all already know.
All
All
right.
right. Thank you, Usman. Oh, Jerry Jeff. Oh, I'm going to be learning. Oh, by the way, guys, I'm going to be learning to speak Wolof. So y'all better watch out. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out. Yes, yes, yes. I'm going to be learning to speak.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, Fatu,
All right.
Aliu's wife is going to be teaching me Wolof so that I can get my act together. But thank you so very much, Usman. We appreciate you
Thank
again and
you.
Happy New Year.
Thank you. Thank you.
All
Thank you.
right. All right.
Yeah, I'm very happy and I'm very glad with you guys. I know with you, I know life is safe with us here. As you say, your
Aw.
support, we always welcome your support and no amount is small. Yeah. One before I will go, I want to remind you that we start this with just 25 women, but today with the support of people like Ladosha, Antifatigay, and Terry Ali, and others. Today we reach about 120 women, 120, 130 women. We deliver the seed to 130 women. Yeah, this year. So, and our hope is it's not about to limit with the women only. We want to reach at the schools. In fact we started that. We reach out to the two schools. The motive behind is to let the children know we can take part in farming, so it can change our life too, not only for the women. So this, next time when we come, we will go deep into that. So
All
I'm very
right.
glad. Thank you very much. Thank you everyone, each and every one of you. May we enjoy 2026 with good health, prosperous, and love. I have
All
nothing
right.
to say. I'm very
All
glad.
right.
I'm
Well,
very
thank
glad.
you so much. We got you. We got you back.
Yeah.
All right. Much love to Usman and the One Vision Foundation. You can find them, One Vision Foundation on the Gambia. And hey guys, any small amount, you will not regret making a donation to what Usman and them are doing in the Gambia. I know they just get my little chump change. You know what I'm saying? So it seems like I said it's not much, but I'm telling you, it's a lot. And the women there, like he said, they don't. That is so rural, Cheryl. Well, you've been to the synagogue, so you know how that is. I don't think words can if until you go and really
I know.
see. Yeah, so Cheryl has it's very rural, and
Yep.
they have, like I said, just limited, and they're making the best. When I tell you they're making the best, they are making the best out of it. Full of smiles, full of love, full of laughter. And the women
Right.
are they're glad to be working. They don't want to be sitting out there in that hot sun and looking for handouts from the government. And they don't want that, And Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso, he's really giving the leaders in various countries and everybody around in certain parts of the Africa. He's being a great source of inspiration, and so you can see places like Ganjour, which is inside of the Gambia. They're just trying to make it on their own for their people. You know what I'm saying, Cheryl?
Absolutely. As do.
Absolutely. Okay.
And food is a
We're
good market
I think
too.
we're
And
still
I think that yeah.
yeah. And what they do with the food is
Where did
not
Doc?
only, like you said, they don't just I don't know. I think I'm gonna take her out and see if we can get her to come back in. But another thing I want to share while we're waiting for Auntie Dr. Joy to get her visual to come back up is the women, there when they grow the food, that the local grocery stores and restaurants, like, they buy the food, and so they're really able to make, like he said, just enough to be able to buy more food to feed their families and clothes. Like he said, they don't even make enough to buy a bed. A lot of them, they have like pallets and everything. And some of them still live like in huts, right, Cheryl? It's not like they got like houses. And that's just like their cultural way of living, not because they don't want a house or they just want a house, but that's just how they live, right, Cheryl? Some of them still are living, in huts and stone houses that are real small and everything, very minimal, but they got a cell phone now. Hold on now. Got to stay connected, you got to stay connected somehow. And without WhatsApp, so big ups to the founder, whoever that gentleman was. That's why he created WhatsApp, because they could not afford, like, what do we call that? Is what's it called? The G? What's that stuff called? Like the bandwidth or
5G.
whatever. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. They couldn't really like afford all of that. Yeah, to be able to connect like we can. So WhatsApp and apps like Facebook, they make us accessible to them places. And so that's the beauty of, having, technology in those remote places. So in advance, we appreciate you guys' support. And then we're just trying to get Auntie. There she is. Auntie Dr. Joy is coming on in, and she's going to be talking to us about kidney health. And again, the topic is behind the chair health. And Auntie Dr. Joy has a game plan to get your kidneys in order for 2026. And she's going to tell you guys why that's so important. And we're going to keep it going. All right, Auntie, you ready for us?
Yes.
Yes.
Can you hear me or see me?
Yep.
Everything's fine. Leave it alone.
Okay.
Everything's fine. Everything's good. What you got for kidneys?
Well, hey, we got gut for kidneys. You know what the kidneys do is it's going in and filtering out all the toxins and everything and help to get them out of the body. But guess what? If that gut is not working properly, and Cheryl, you know you're the best gut girl, but the gut has to work for the kidneys to work.
Yeah.
And so we want everybody this year to get in
It's a
gear.
flushing system.
Yeah, we gotta get into this flushing thing. And so because right now when you see your ankles swelling, your joints are hurting, your energy is low, all of that, we never sometime would decide it is your gut. And we
They
want
keep
you to
talking
know
about
it.
number. I don't know if you guys noticed,
Yep.
but in the number 45, they're always talking about what they call them cankles, or they're always talking about how bad his ankles are. So is that some way to know that something is going on when your ankles are? I mean, as far as your kidneys.
Yeah.
So Cheryl, while she's out, tell us a little bit about that. We're waiting for her to come back in.
Well, it's when your calf, that's where the CA comes from, in the cankle, and the calf goes, the width of the leg goes all the way down to the ankle. That's why they call them cankles, right?
Oh.
And it is because the ankle area, right, it's the calf, all the from the knee all the way down seems to be the same width, and it's only because the ankle has swollen to the diameter and the width of the calf in the area. So in all one, he has fluid. Now, one thing that most people don't understand is two muscles, not one, two. And the calf has the shape of the heart. And so the calf is responsible for pumping the blood and everything back up to the heart.
Well, the chat is very familiar. You said that's why walking is what?
So that's why walking is extremely, just normal walking is good because the calf is working. And so the blood, because you're always standing up, right? You're always standing. And so the gravity of the blood has to go upstream. So when your calves
Mm,
are healthy, and that is makes the blood pump up. And
wow.
his pumps are not
I never knew that.
are not working
I never knew
properly,
that.
and that is could be.
Oh,
Mhm.
I thought
And
that
then
was
that's
like a
why
joke.
they say
Yeah, I didn't know that
that
was an
his
actual condition. I thought it was like a joke that he just had fat ankles, you know?
mm-mm.
No. You said no, then that's not a joke. That's a true condition.
No, that's very it's no it's I don't know if everybody is no, it's a true
I
condition. Absolutely. I don't
oh,
know if
I
there's a
did
lot
I
of people
just
on this
I mean,
platform,
you
but
know the
it
two
is. Are you hearing me fluid?
Yes, I'm hearing you very fluently. Yes, I am. I was just saying that
Oh,
when
okay.
I hear the two
But
ladies
anyway,
talk
but that's
about
why no,
cankles.
it's not a joke. Mechanical.
Whoa, okay. You learn something new every day. So what is it about the kidney that causes the swelling in the ankles that she was alluding to? She's still not able to get in. She's still kind of out. She's not getting good reception. So what is it about the
I wonder what the. I don't know if a lot of people on the platform. Oh, here she is. Man, I don't know if it is it a lot of people on the platform. You think?
Mm.
Because it's not fluid
mm-mm.
today. I can't hear fluidly. No, really? You can hear us fluidly?
You
Yeah,
want
I
to
think
come
it's
out
her
and come back
camera.
in?
We're
You
gonna
want to
have that.
come
That
out?
is something we're gonna have to work on with Dr. Auntie in
Mm.
2026.
I can't help you
Oh
guys with the
man,
topic
come
about
on now,
kidneys.
Auntie.
Yeah, I can't help you guys with the topic about kidneys. Now I know some stuff, but I don't know what Auntie Joy know.
Oh,
Auntie Dr.
absolutely.
Joy, she knows some stuff.
Say, oh, right. And I don't know what recipe she would have for tonight, but one of the things that is it's very important. And of course, she says I'm the gut girl because I like to eat a lot of fermented food, and I know WeK knows something about that. And do you eat or try to eat a lot of fermented food, Ladosha?
The only fermented food I know is sauerkraut. After that, I'm sorry, I don't know. So knowledge is up. That's what we're here tonight. We're talking about behind the chair health for all of us barber and beauty pros. So we all
Okay.
don't know about what did you call it again? What's it called
Okay.
again? Fermented food. So talk to us about fermented food
Um,
and how it
fermented.
helps our kidneys and our health. Yeah. And give us some examples, by the way.
Okay. Um, okay. So let me try to connect it for us. Fermented food is when the food is turning into bacteria. And a process bacteria, what happens is that you start getting either the composition, it starts changing, it turns into compost. Okay. Well, certain foods get really good bacteria for your gut. And let me just say this is very interesting that Dr. Joy would connect the two. But anyway, but it will be apples and fruits because apples and fruits, when they kind of change and go into the fermented process, gets rid of the sugar as it evaporates, or that's why a sweet apple will turn into a sour apple. And it's that
Really
bacteria
now.
that makes it the sour apple that's good for the good bugs.
So we
Right.
should be eating those Granny Smith apples
And
instead of
so
the.
your apple apple is vinegar, right?
Didn't know.
That's how
I
we.
didn't
That's how,
know.
right. So apple, right. So every fruit can create what we call a cider, right? But it is apples that usually get the best fermentation. And then the meat left is what we call fiber. Fiber is what the bacteria eats off of. The vinegar is what gives your body the acid, then turns into alkaline. Anyway, I know that's just a lot overload, but that is what helps. And I think that this was the connection that Dr. Joy was trying to make, was that is the minerals and vitamins that your kidney needs, along with the fiber, to flush. That's that detox that everybody talks about. Oh, detox, detox, detox. But you need the good bugs in your gut to metabolize and send the right, if that makes sense.
It
And we
does.
usually think only flush out liquid. No, it uses the good bacteria in the gut
Hmm. Hmm.
to help flush it out as well. Right.
Okay. All right. Well, Instagram is on
You were gonna
fire.
say something?
We see, yeah. Instagram is on fire. We see Marishall over there. What's up, Marishall? We gotta have you back on. You rock that funky joint. We got 93 Sash. We got short hairstylist Kim T. How you doing? Welcome, Sunjean, Main Moves. So Instagram, we appreciate you guys' support and happy New Year's to you guys as well. And by the way, Wike says, as y'all like that information about, the fruit all fruit can become cider. She says now is a good time for you guys to hit that thumbs up button. So Cheryl's going to show you guys what you need to do to help change the narrative about us staying healthy behind the chair this year in 2026. Show them what to do right now, Cheryl. Here we go, guys. Right now. It's real easy. Just do this right here. Pampa me on, pampa me on. Yana. So now that we're talking about,
Yo,
kidney health, what are some things that we in the beauty industry could be doing that's not good to our kidney health that we may not be aware of? Because Wike posted in the chat that when the kidneys are damaged, it's not able to remove excess fluid and sodium, and that leads to water retention. So, what type of foods might we be eating and we just may not be aware of, or maybe things that we're drinking that's not really the best things for our kidneys? So maybe you can help us out with that as we give Auntie. I text her to try to come back in, by the way. But go ahead, maybe you can answer that for us. Some suggestions.
um, well, when you first drink something, it goes through your stomach first. It doesn't go straight to your kidneys.
Okay.
Okay. Kidneys is a processor, and then it's on its way out. But you have to remember, from the kidney, it goes to what? Another, right? And that's called your bladder. Okay. And in your kidneys, you have to have good bugs. Your gut, you have to have good bugs, and you have to have good bugs in your bladder. Okay. And the kidney is the processor. If we can just get in our mind that kidneys are the processor. And let me just say this: if we focus on the gut, then we will have healthy kidneys, because we have the right balance, because kidneys need the right balance. That's the most important. It's not just
So
two
so what might we
salt
be? I'm sorry.
bags on each side of the body.
So, what might we be eating
Mm-hmm.
or drinking that's not good for our gut health that
Go
could
ahead.
compromise our kidney health?
One, always eat a green or a vegetable with protein. Do not eat meat and bread, meat and potatoes, meat and starch. Always make sure if you're going to eat a protein, make sure eat with the vegetable or
So, when you cook that
that,
roast,
because what
don't
happens
put those
is the
potatoes in
bugs.
there.
Well, at the end of the day, let's say you have a baked potato, like most people have, right? That salad has to be the center meal. You're only having protein and potatoes with the salad. You Most people eat it the other way. Salad is just a side meal. No, the salad has to be
I'm
the center
guilty.
meal.
Damn, I'm guilty as charged. Oh my gosh. And I'm really not a carnivorous person in spite of my big old, child hips.
Really?
No, I don't. I don't even know how to cook a steak. I don't really mess around. I only eat it when I go to a restaurant because I just don't know how to cook it in burgers. They could just have them all together. But when I do go to a restaurant and I do order a steak, I do make the steak the center of my meal. So now we know, guys, if we want to stay healthy,
Mm-hmm.
behind the chair, we're talking about behind the chair health. She said we have to switch the way we actually look at how we consume our food, and the salad becomes the center of the attention, and the steak and maybe a little portion of that potato can be consumed, but not like you want the steak, potatoes, and then a little bit of salad, and you put all that dressing on there. I'm just talking about me. I ain't talking about y'all, but I will make it a point. That when I go to the restaurant
But but but
I'm gonna try it. You know what I'm saying? And we have a question for you too. Go ahead.
but when when should we eat starch? I'm gonna be honest with you.
Uh
Rice,
oh.
uh, starch. Starch is the carbohydrate, and you guys have always heard of proteins. Is usually, obviously, we think meats have more protein than plants. Actually, plants have more protein than meat. But because in Dr. Joy's absence here, that's why it's so important for you to get your blood type, because my blood can handle meat. Your blood type may not be able to handle meat. And so my blood type, I should stay away from starch and sugar.
Now remember,
Understand
guys.
that.
Let me get it.
Then
Let me
it's a
jump in.
matter
Let me
of
jump
when
in.
you should eat starch
And we
and
want
your
to jump
blood
in and
type
say this.
handles
Sorry for cutting you off, Cheryl. We just want to jump in. We're
starch.
not doctors, okay?
Starch.
So if y'all got a special diet that y'all supposed to follow, make sure y'all do that. But this is general information that Cheryl is giving us all the food for thought. So like she said, her blood type and her particular diet situation is for her. But if you know you're supposed to have protein or whatever, do what the doctor says. But if, for general information, we just have to be mindful, like she's saying, of consuming too much of this stuff. It's going to tax our gut, which in turn it makes our kidneys and our bladders and other organs kind of get unhealthy. Am I correct? Is that how that goes?
Yeah, and I think once we really understand, because we're so used to talking about kidneys with just liquid or fluid, everything. If when you even and I don't mean to get vulgar or anything, but when you guys understand your poop turns into water, just because something is solid, turn to water. It's soluble. And what's not soluble is what gets really taxing on the kidney, if that makes
Mm.
sense. And
Yeah, that
so
does.
food also turns into the same electrolytes, turns into so the kidney can process your vitamin D to be able to have it go to where it's supposed to go, and what is waste, it goes out. Okay.
Mm.
And,
Okay.
as hairstylists, I'll be honest, as hairstylists, because we do not eat, we get very carbohydrate hungry. We get vegetable hungry because we need a lot. We're eating for energy. Okay. And if we could train our bodies as beauty professionals to be on salad energy or plant energy and not get that burger, that piece of
Yeah.
pizza
Or
that
that
is
fish
that
sandwich or that fish
fake
sandwich, you know.
energy, that heavy energy. It may give us a shot of, dopamine, or a shot of adrenaline, or a shot of androgens and sugar, but there we get, and then we will get have a drop, we'll get sluggish and things of that nature. But one sign that hair stressors could, if you start having lower back issues, right? And people have lower back issues, and it automatically go to, oh, my muscles, or I'm straining, it could be kidneys. It could be kidney
Wow.
strain. And that is
All
one of
right.
the things that, and let me just say this, don't drink ordinary water. Make sure that there's something in your water. You can make your water
Like what's
better,
your
like high.
like the chlorophyll you had that day, right? You
Yeah.
put the
See, they
chlorophyll in there.
right. Take your water to put some more voltage in your water. Right. Help your kidneys along there.
Put some more
Okay.
zest in
Put
your
some
water.
electrolytes. Right.
Put some
Put
excitement.
some
Like I
zest
could
in
do
your water.
that. Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get me some
Mm-hmm.
chlorophyll. We could put that into our water, and is there anything else besides chlorophyll that you could put in your water to make it have that's not sugary
Mm-hmm.
now? Okay, we're not talking about gin and juice now. Okay, so we have chlorophyll. You got one more thing you recommend that we could put in water to give it some more?
Yeah,
Whoop.
I like the electrolytes, because the kidneys are gonna recognize the electrolytes,
Yeah,
because of course those are the ones, that's the natural language of the kidney. Once the electrolytes, and helps it, and the potassium, because and the magnesium. And so you can, there's little drops. There's just little teeny weeny drops, B12 drops. Make your water healthy for your kidneys.
just
Wow,
that
that's a nice
simple.
turn. And so,
Okay, I like that
right.
too.
So
Oh,
wait a minute.
lemon.
Well,
Eleanor says we could put
last
lemon. She said we could put lemon. I forgets about lemon in water, but she said you can also you have lemons, you have
mhm.
chlorophyll, you have electrolytes. So you can infuse, cucumbers. Now Eleanor's got us going. What about spring water? They want to know how is spring water. Is that a good one for your kidneys as well?
It's not bad. It's just that you can just get a filter. Just
Okay.
get a filter in your pitcher, or a filter system, right? That has the right balance, and
Y'all
get rid of
remember
the
in
mercury
the
and the
late two
chlorine
thousands,
out of the
Cheryl,
water.
everybody had a Brita filter. Y'all remember that? We was buying them Brita filters like it wasn't nothing, man. I had Brita filters like everywhere. Okay. One more question before we wrap this up. What about coconut water? That's a good one. How good is coconut water for us, Cheryl?
Mhm. I actually like coconut for um, people over 50. because it carries a
Don't
lot
look
of
at me. Why y'all looking
natural.
at me?
You don't even have to put nothing in. And let me just say this, because what you want is that you don't want what we call depletion. And we don't want the system, just because you're in a certain age bracket. That just means if it just means that it's time to get the body the luxuries. The luxuries are, okay, I got to be mindful. And if you think that if you got an antique car, if you got a wonderful car, what you do is baby it. You love on it. So that means that don't have an ordinary glass of water anymore. Make sure that you can put a little lemon in an apple cider vinegar and put some electrolytes and dress it up and drink it. And that man, unbelievable. And let me just say this: since you guys are mentioning aloe vera juice, you guys are mentioning there's another one, CoQ10, with turmeric. There's all kinds of wonderful roots and spices, green tea, and I make a picture of green tea, right?
So
And all I do is just put it in the water. You don't necessarily, if you don't like the way, and then.
Yeah, I have a great idea. Okay. So when we give these topics, right? And Auntie Dr. Joy and Cheryl, kicks us off for the first of the month, the first Thursday in the month. So we just got some great tips for what we can do, meaning the barber and beauty professionals and our fellow hair nerds. All right. How about when you guys come back, you share with us what you tried. So, like Real Roots is saying she's getting used to coconut water, recommended lemon water. Cheryl said we could do turmeric and we could do chlorophyll drops and electrolytes. How about if everybody comes back the first Thursday of next month and just share what you tried different? Let's make sure this year that we hold each other accountable to all of the wonderful advice that we're giving here. Because Cheryl, you said something that really made me want to say this, and that is that we have to be really conscious of it. You said you have to plan to do this, guys. So you just can't
Absolutely.
So let's be deliberate and let's plan to try something. I'm going to try the chlorophyll in water. I will make it a point to have it with me, and I'll be posting that I'm giving it a try. So when I get out to the grocery store, I'll make sure I go buy me some. And Eleanor is dropping so many wonderful tips in the water, and she's even saying that she can put the chlorophyll inside the coconut water, so you can make your own little concoction, as you can see, because our goal is to truly stay healthy, not only in 2026, but for 2026 and beyond. But we're about to get it started right here for all of us who are working behind the chair and our fellow hair nerds. Also, as promised, we told you guys that we're going to have something new on our platform here on Planet Pluto Pseudo. And that is because Cheryl loves disco. So what we're gonna do is every month, every Thursday, we're gonna talk about what was the hit of the week, or of the month, in this we're gonna disco era. So we're talking about 72 to like 83. It was pretty like disco-y, okay? So I looked up to see for New Year's Eve, I picked like 1977. What was the year? What was happening? What was the hit on New Year's Eve in 1977? Because Cheryl loves disco. As a matter of fact, if you are inside of our community, which we do have a community here on YouTube, and it is called the Hair Nerds. And so in this community, we had a playlist. So this was Cheryl's in our top 5 2026 New Year's Eve playlist. We had You Get the Best of Me from Alicia Myers. Say. Cardi B and Bad Bunny. I like it like that. And then Chloe and Haley, I's Got Money Everywhere. And then Champagne Life by Neo. And then Cheryl's favorite is You Make Me Feel. Hey, say it, Cheryl. Hey, my real.
Hey.
So jump into the chat and let's keep our community active and going, and share some of your hits that you have, you had in your playlist for the new year. But in 1977, for New Year's Eve, this group had the number one hit, and it was called I'll put it up here. Let's just get it to show right quick. There it is. Chic. Dance, dance,
Oh,
dance,
dance,
dance.
dance,
And if you do,
dance.
now another thing we want you guys to do, because some of you guys are some little tenderonis, y'all may not, but we're not called the aunties for nothing. So here's Chic with Nile Rodgers and the other people. Now Rogers got locks now. How about you guys also, when you're making your new water, making it sexy, all right? Go listen to the hits that we recommend, and we promise you guys that
Sexy
water is what we're going to be calling this, by the way, guys. It's called sexy water. So as you make your water sexy, put on some Chic, dance, and I promise you, you're going to feel really good. Cheryl, what did you like about the hit dance, and and why you like Chic, by the way, as we wrap this up? Since you love disco so much, she loves disco.
Well, first of all, first of all, let me say this to y'all, and let me say this to you, Miss Key Lolo. Okay, the reason hip hop ever got started and Black artists started making money off of hip hop. The hell with all that, oh, we did it because we just loved it. No, damn that. The reason why hip hop could make any money was because the first hip hop big record was a disco record. Mm-hmm. It was not a hip hop record. It was a disco record. And the group that she put up, if it wasn't for Bernard and it wasn't for Nile Rodgers, them two, the one in the center and the one on the side and the one in the black coat, they would not have been a rapper's delight. So that group right gave us hip hop record. They sampled.
Y'all know what song
she's
talking about, hip hop, hippity hip hip, the hopper you don't stop, a rocket to the bang bang boogie, the up jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogity beat. Go ahead, y'all say it. They probably don't know. Now, what you hear is not a test. Start rapping to the beat. Hey, it's just me, the groove, and my friends are going to try to move your feet. Watch out. You see, I am the Wonder Mike, and I like to say hello. What? To the black, to the right, the red, and the brown, the purple, and yellow. But first, I got to bang, bang. All right? We talking about disco. It's going down every week here on Planet Pluto Pseudo. This is Cheryl's favorite genre of music. She doesn't know what songs I'm going to pick, what hit I'm going to pick, and she's going to tell us why she loves this song and give us a little history about the group and why she loved it. So we can get a little into the mind of Cheryl Morrow, what keeps her motivated. And music is definitely a way to do it. And in I'm not knocking what's going on in the 2000s and not in the 90s and the 60s and the Motown sound, Fast Dama. We ain't knocking them, but Cheryl loved, which I was surprised. I thought she was a Thelonious Monk girl. So when she told me she loved disco, I was just like, what? I mean, was you like a jazz girl? Because, Dr. Willie Morrow, but she said she loves disco. So let's get to know. We want you guys to know us a little bit more intimately here as podcasters and your favorite, as America's favorite podcasters. We do have a life. We are human. So we just want to share you guys a little bit inside of another side of us and who we are. Also on Wednesdays, don't forget, we are live streaming hair treatments between 12 and 12:30 right there on Instagram. You can reach reject or accept what we're teaching. And we did a wonderful one about nappy hair. So if you want to know about the fairy knots and the nap balls and the kinky don'ts and all that, go check that episode out on the Ladosha Wright Instagram channel. And you'll learn more about hair treatments. And this is just our way of recalibrating and celebrating the intelligence in our industry as it relates to Afro hair. So we do that for about, what, like 30 minutes, Cheryl?
Yep.
Yep. So for about 30 minutes, and we have, and guess what? We have a real live customer. So I use my customer's hair, and we do actual hair treatments, and we get to get it all together. And so we just want to thank you guys so much. But Auntie Dr. Joy is coming in, but we're going to say thank her so much because we're all done, Auntie Dr. Joy. We're all finished. Our time is up. So we're going to have you come back and join us.
Okay.
We'll have you come back.
Pick us up. Yeah, so we'll be back on Thursday, and you'll start us off with another. Cheryl did good with kidneys, so you'll give us another one on the first Thursday in January as you help us stay healthy in 2026. And what we're going to do also, Auntie Dr. Joy, is when you give us advice, when we come back the following week and everything, we're going to do what you tell us to do. So Cheryl told us it's called, we're making sexy water to help our kidneys, and we can infuse our water with chlorophyll, lemon. We got so much advice. We can drink coconut water, aloe vera water. So now we're going to make our water sexy. So all barber and beauty professionals and our fellow hair nerds, make your water sexy throughout 2026.
As we're going out, give us one second. What you got?
You say give you what now?
Give us one good tip for our sexy water.
Our sexy water. I would say put a drop of essential oil in it, lang, and get basil. Get some basil, throw you about 3 or 4 leaves in the blender with a drop of lang and blend it. Or if you don't want to spend the money for lang, put a drop of cinnamon oil in there or the powdered cinnamon and make lots of money this year. That's what cinnamon does. It attracts that money to you. Hello. So, and the cinnamon is going to help just keep your blood sugar just perfect. And so that's what I'm going to say. And drink that. Mm-hmm.
Don't we love Auntie Dr. Joy? Everybody. So even though you can only come in with us for a few minutes, the whole entire chat.
In like 3 minutes.
Yeah, they're very excited. They're like, oh my God, there she is, there she is, there she is. So we're going to be back next week. I think Tondo is our guest. Has he confirmed? We're going to make sure that Tondo can join us on Thursday next week. The thing is not working. Oh my God, I'm here to tell y'all. Anyhow. All right, I gotta get this to work though, because I'm not gonna be able to close us out. So I don't know what is this doing here. And go ahead, Auntie Dr. Joy. You have something you want to say?
Okay. So look, I want to say it's very, very important this year that we started off well, and everybody has said they're feeling wonderful today, and end well. And so it's important that you keep your body hydrated and you keep your body well hydrated and keep your colon working every day, 2-3 times a day, and never drink water with your meals so your blood don't get concentrated and start causing issues with your kidneys. So just come on, let's do the thing this year. We are going to put some good little habits in place.
I'll say the quiet part out loud. Let's do the damn thing this year, okay? Let's give it up for
Right.
Auntie Dr. Joy. She's giving us a way to, get it going. She said, what she tell us to drink, y'all? She said, put some cinnamon and 3 basil leaves or some lang lang. So if you don't have lang lang, get the cinnamon, drop it in there, get your little basil leaves, make your water what? Sexy. Let's give it up for Auntie Dr. Joy for closing us out with some sexy. We're gonna say y'all some sexy water. Okay, let's get some sexy water. All right, thank you guys very much. Don't forget, if you want to know more about the virtual natural hair show, check this quick with Mr. Cafele.
From the roots of tradition to the rise of technology, a new era of beauty culture innovation begins. Introducing the first ever African Intelligent Virtual Natural Hair Show, where the art of natural hair meets the power of artificial intelligence. This is not just a show, it's a revolution, a movement to celebrate Black excellence, creativity, and the genius of our roots.
All right, so we're gonna drop that link in the chat again. That's African Intelligence, the world's first virtual natural hair show, hosted by none other than Cafele. All right, you guys have a wonderful, wonderful New Year start off. We thank you again, Auntie Dr. Joy. Every day, celebrate, make your water sexy, and we're gonna see you guys on Monday as we kick off with how to use some heat. That's going to be our series on the dumbest shit that people say about Black hair. And don't forget, week A says on your way out the door, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. And we appreciate you all so very, very, very much. All right, Cheryl, is that good? She said we good.
That's good.
That's good. All right, you know what we say? We're signing out, right? Good, better, best. Never let it rest until your water is sexy and your sexy is your best. How's that one? All right, Auntie Dr. Joy and Cheryl, we appreciate y'all. Don't forget, y'all make that water sexy in 2026. All right, stop drinking plain water.
Absolutely.
Welcome to Planet Pluto.